Hey, what's going on, guys? Notorious Rhino here, back with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 video. Today we're going to be redoing and rebuilding the Ribbsan Z530. I'm excited about this one because it's a change of pace from every other episode we have done in the past. I think since I've started this channel, we have done a V8 or a V12 rebuild, whether it's the new series or this series. So I'm excited to say that this is a V6 finally. And, you know, it's got some crazy starting horsepower for a V6. It's got 314 horsepower. So I'm excited to see, with all the performance parts and everything, what kind of speeds we can get, what kind of horsepower gain we can get a dyno, you know, what colors we're going to paint it, and how we're going to beef this thing out and make it pretty awesome. So make sure you stick around for that. I just want to remind you to please subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it. I went ahead and took some feedback from another viewer about stockpiling. Obviously, I was doing that in my new series where I do all my 3-star builds, you know, because I have unlimited everything. In this one, I went ahead and, as you can see, I sold a lot of vehicles. I sold some ones that I said I probably wasn't going to sell, but I kind of had to, you know, to make sure I saved up enough room and, you know, enough leeway to be able to buy other vehicles and, you know, do more videos on this side of the spectrum of this series, instead of the 3-star builds, because, you know, I like the challenge a little bit of, you know, saving money and all that. So we're not just going to do the free money, free scrap. You know, we're going to do this, still do this series, but yeah, I had to sell. I think I have a few things in parking, but yeah, I sold the awesome Chrome Sentinel, the Lambo. I pretty much sold everything, and I have a few other vehicles in here too that we're gonna end up redoing and rebuilding at some point. But yep, that's why if you see a big change in my credits, that's why, because I had to definitely get rid of some to make room, and, you know, to have a good safe space. We'll put it that way. Otherwise, I think I was at like 80 grand by the time I was done with the last build or something. I had to make sure I had enough money to continue. Alright guys, I finally completed taking everything apart. It wasn't too bad on this one. The rear end of the vehicle was actually a little bit different than I thought it would be on this V6. It actually it was a lot really similar to some of the V8s I've done, so that threw me for a loop. But other than that, you know, we're doing pretty good. I still need to get a few of these tuning parts here, so I need to get a engine head B performance and an engine head A performance. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to gain quite a bit of horsepower on this one. I'm really not sure what to expect, honestly, though. I think it started out with, what, 314 horsepower, I believe. So I bet we can probably get in the range of 600-700, I would think. You know, at least a couple hundred horsepower extra, I would imagine. I would think, anyway, but, you know, you never really know with this game, so we'll just have to press on and, you know, see exactly what we can get. I bought a lot of other parts. I wasn't very prepared for this one because this was a very specific situation we have here, so I had to kind of buy these parts on the engine as I went, more or less. Let's see, intake manifold B. So there was only one intake manifold that could be performance parted. That was strange. So this is the exhaust manifold. Sorry, not. And then here's the exhaust manifold. So I did get both of these. I don't know. We're getting quite a bit of percentage increase on this, surprisingly. So this might work out really. Oh, I did not want to do that. This might work out pretty well. Let's see, I need to do, so I didn't buy that, but I did buy another one of those. Oh, let's see, rocker arm, that must be in the car parts. We'll buy a couple of those. I have plenty of extra money now, so I should be able to afford a few extra things. I might as well stockpile a little bit. I appreciate all the feedback you guys have been giving me too. Again, like I say every episode, it helps a lot. It helps me grow and helps me understand what you guys are looking for, and, you know, it gives me some tips too, because, you know, obviously I'm not perfect, so I do appreciate the tips, the feedback, all that. Keep it coming. Alright guys, not too much longer and we should be done with this thing. I haven't put the exterior parts on back yet. I have just been getting the underside done, as you can see. I'm always confused on why the rear muffler is not under the tuning parts option, but like the catalytic converter and the middle muffler is usually under there. And then the front exhaust pipe and the rear muffler on some things, I think the front exhaust pipe on like nothing can be tuned up. And then the rear muffler on some things, and some things it's not. So I don't quite understand that. Ooh, we need to replace this thing. This thing has seen better days. But yeah, we are in the process now of putting all the little parts back in the front side here, like the power steering reservoir, which of course you see I have fully stockpiled, so that always works. I don't really need to buy too many batteries, but yeah, I'm probably... Do I already have one on here? I do. Look at that. I was prepared. I was prepared. Alright guys, let me get all this stuff back in here, like the ABS pump and the wheels, tires, rims, all that. And I'll meet you back over at the paint shop and we'll get this thing painted up. Alright guys, we're finally back. Look at this beauty. Have you ever seen anything in your life? I painted it this, I think it was the second or third livery, and I painted it black as well, and it's a pearl, so it's got a crazy looking reflection on it. I mean, I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it looks sick. What is up with this this trunk window right there? Okay, well I already had 100%. I thought I put that back in. Anyway. So yeah, look at how beautiful this thing is, guys. I cannot wait to check the dyno on this, see what kind of horsepower we have, and take it to the speed track and get it going. So let's go ahead and check the dyno out on this thing and see how much horsepower we gain. We have 314 factory horsepower. So as usual, place your bets now on what you think it is. I think we can get to 600 or 700, I believe. It's my guess, but yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think. So let's go ahead and start. Boy, was I wrong. Only 172 horsepower with all performance parts. I'm a little disappointed in that. I mean, I guess it is a V6, so I guess I was just kind of overshooting a little bit. But you know, we can make do with it, and see, maybe we can get a lot faster and make this thing go pretty quick. So let me go ahead and tune it up and we'll get it on the speed track. Alright guys, this is test number 1. Let's go ahead and try it out and see what we can get. Let's go. Okay, I mean that wasn't a bad shift, so that's a good start. We are getting a relatively slow start, unfortunately, though. Yes, I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. There. Keep it straight. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. It's not looking too great. If we can get over 200, that'll be pretty sweet, though. Yep. Well, we got 202. This is a pretty awesome looking car, though, I will say. Look at this thing. Look at the beefy tires on this thing. I wonder if that's kind of what's slowing it down, too. I got some nice slicks on here. I mean, these things are beefy. It is a mean looking vehicle too. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of torque, but I mean, looks like it's gonna have a lot of speed. Let me go ahead and try to tune it up again, and we'll get it back out here and see what we can get to. Alright guys, we're not doing too bad this time. I think I have the first gear shift like perfect, which is pretty awesome. We're still going pretty... We're not gaining our miles per hour very fast, unfortunately, but we're doing better than we did last time, that's for sure. So let's see exactly what we can get this thing to. So oh no. Oh no. God, look at this thing. This is like a rally car or something, man. This thing is awesome looking. It's definitely a lot better to handle. This is like a perfect race car. I might have to take it to the track and try it out because this would be a pretty good race car. Oh no, we're in the ditch. You know what? I think that's what we're going to end it on. We're going to go take it to the racetrack and take a lap or two, and this would be a very good race car. So let me go ahead and take it over there. You know, I'll take 208 with a V6. I'm sure I'm missing something, or something like that. But I tried to tune it the best I could there, and could only get about 208, unfortunately, but doesn't have a huge amount of horsepower, so we got to remember that. It's a pretty sweet vehicle, though. Let me get it over to the racetrack, and we'll try it out. So I think the fastest I've ever done this was like 1 minute and 46 seconds, and I'm sure it was with one of my beefy boys, but I'm sure I wrecked a few times, so maybe we can stay on the track this time and get a pretty good lap. So let's go ahead and try it. That'll work. We'll take it. Oh, I'm drifting. Come on now. We want to stay on the track. I need a wheel, man, to test this out, because I don't even have a steering wheel or anything, which would be pretty awesome. And I used to have one a long time ago. I'd like to get me a nice steering wheel set up and everything. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get a very good lap time on this, but for some reason I feel like it would grab a lot better with these slicks. Doesn't seem to be grabbing very good. Either way, maybe we'll do all right. We're on checkpoint 4 of 10. I cannot remember. Oh gosh. Oh, oh my. Wow. Oh, that's not good. Help. Well, you know what, guys? I think we'll go ahead and end this lap here. We got to checkpoint 5 of 10 at like what, 1 minute, so we'd have probably done all right. I don't know if we'd have beat my record, but either way, I'm just not a very good race car driver apparently. If I had a steering wheel and a nice setup, maybe I could do pretty good, but mouse and keyboard, man, it can get a little difficult. If I had a controller, I'd do a lot better too. But yeah, I don't have anything set up right now for a controller. But anyway, so yeah, that's a pretty sweet looking vehicle. I had a lot of fun with this one today. It's a change of pace from a V8 or a V12. We finally rebuilt a V6, so that's pretty sweet. I think we got to what, 208 miles per hour. The horsepower, is not fantastic, but we got it to 485, so it's pretty sweet for a V6. The profit on this thing, the profit margin, again, I don't know if I'm missing anything. I put all performance parts in it that I could, so we at least have to subtract 23,000 from that. I bought it for 7,978. The body value, I had to buy quite a bit of the body, so you could probably add the 23,000 to the, we'll just say the whole body, really, the 18,000, 30. So about, you could probably take 40, knock at least 40,000 off of this, and I made that in profit, which isn't too bad unless it's already taken that into account. But I don't think it is. So anyway, yeah, it was a fun build. Sweet looking vehicle. I just want to remind you again to please subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Notorious Rhino, and I'll catch you next time.